Hi everyone, this is Kathy. Welcome to my channel, Kathy Mamelin, Psychic Medium. Welcome to a collective love reading for all signs and any sign that you may be thinking of. Please use any of these readings to manifest a love that you are worthy and deserving of, or to confirm a love that has recently entered your life. Welcome back, everybody. Welcome to anybody that's been newly guided. Let's call in our spirit guides, our angels. Let's see what they have for you today. Loving messages, please, Spirit. I ask for guidance. I ask for messages. I am listening for you now. Let's see what they have. I have an owl. Cooperation and creating sweetness together. A little bit of eyes wide open. I feel like I know what I'm getting into. I feel that I'm not afraid of what I'm getting into. I'm going into it with open eyes. I feel like that's important. Sometimes we don't want to be blindfolded, right? Because we don't want to be caught off guard, or we don't want to be, surprised. But right now it feels like I'm going into this with open eyes and open arms. I have chains, bondage, commitments, entanglements. Maybe something has held me back in the past, but right now I feel that I've shifted. There's a sense of I'm going to give somebody a chance. I feel that I'm filled with hope. I want to say it that way also. And I have a rose quartz. I love rose quartz. Unconditional love and healing of the heart. So if you have a rose quartz, maybe that's a sign today. If you got one like on your desk or in your collection. Unconditional love. Is there conditions on love? People can go back and forth with that, but think of family members. When you're in love with somebody, there is a sense of unconditional. There is a sense of, as long as you're not hurting me and crossing the line and things like that. But I'll love you as long as you're loving me. And I have a lot of love to give is more what's coming into me. And they're saying it's a very romantic love. They're saying that I want to use the word sweet. I just want to say like a sense of, there's something very sweet about it, very caring about it. Spirit, please share with me. What is it that you need me to know today? I have a Justice card. Beautiful. I have a Wheel of Fortune. I have an Ace of Pentacles. Look at these big cards. Ace of Swords, big cards. Boy, this is out in the open. I feel like somebody is, it's almost as if they're not talking to you, they're talking to somebody else that's very important to them. They could be talking to a family member. They could be saying that, Mom, I think this is the person I really am supposed to be with. What do you think? Not that they need anybody's permission, but somebody that they care about their opinion, that somebody's opinion really matters to them. And they could be saying, what do you think of this new person that I'm with? And do you think that it would work? And do you think that they're right for me? Do you think that we should be together? And I feel like this person is giving the approval. I really do. I feel like it's kind of thumbs up, go ahead. But this very much feels like we're moving in the direction of a commitment. We're talking to others about a commitment. We are talking to each other about a commitment. I have a 5 of Wands. I have an 8 of Cups. I have a Page of Pentacles. And I have a 6 of Swords. This came into me as clearing the air. That maybe we went through something that I don't want to say was enough to break us up, but it could have been a little bit of a thorn in our sides. That maybe we needed to be more on the same page with where we were headed, or what we both have for expectations for our future, or that we're both on the same page for our future. So this could have been, I don't know, just a conversation of some kind. It could have been a make or break moment. that went one of two ways. If somebody said, I'm not looking for that, then you may have decided then you're not the person for me, because I really want to start to work towards somebody that wants a long-term commitment. And I want you to feel like you want to be with me. I'm not going to beg somebody to be with me. So I feel that they now know what you have to offer. And bottom of the deck, I have a King of Cups. Oh my God, look at this. And a Knight of Pentacles. They now know what you have to offer. And I guess they're now starting to see what you see. And they are starting to commit to, let's work towards that. So it's the person who says to you, if it keeps going the way it's going, then yeah, we'll talk about a marriage in the future. We'll talk about living together. It's the person who says, I couldn't be happier where we are right now, but let's just keep going. Let's keep putting some time and energy into this. But you definitely have somebody who is, I have fallen in love with you, is really, really what's happening. If this hasn't come into your life yet, get ready for this king, because this king is falling for you, falling deeply in love with you. Spirit just said, it's not just a passing feeling. They're falling very deep. And I feel like they are letting you know that they're falling very deeply in love with you, which feels nice. It feels good. They're like I said, the word that they shared with me earlier was, it's this very sweet. There's this sense of this person could be very kind and caring. They could be just very, very good to you, something like that. I have going with the flow. I want to see where this takes us. There's a part of me that says, if it keeps going the direction it's going, if maybe we have a timeline on it, if in a year we're still doing really good, we are still really, really happy with each other, we can start talking about, where do we go from here and what's the next stage. But very much a feeling of, yeah, let's see where it goes. And right now it's flowing in the right direction. It's flowing fast. It's flowing steadily. I have love. Look at this beautiful love. I feel love in my heart. I feel that. I also feel, believe it or not, even though she's walking alone, I don't know if it's the roses coming in on her, but I felt this incredible sense of safety. I felt like I was protected. I'm protected by love. I feel that I am, this King of Cups loves me so much that I feel like somebody's in my life to take care of me. I'm going to say protected by love. I really felt that. I have an awakening, arms wide open. I'm ready to receive this. I'm ready to open my eyes, and I'm ready to open my heart. So it is a feeling of an awakening. It is awakening to this love. I feel really good today. I have to tell you, I feel like they know you. They know what you want. They want to keep you safe. There's a sense of, like I said, that really feels like a protective love, a very, I'm not going anywhere kind of love. I have a Four of Wands. Yeah, this person's thinking the same thing. They're thinking of future commitment. I have a Knight of Swords. I have a King of Wands. I have a Ten of Wands. This came into me as, I have waited a long time for somebody like you, and you finally have arrived. And I know we all have those stories, but I feel like this person has probably, I feel like I want to laugh, unfortunately. I feel like this person has some funny stories about dating that, whether they just went out with somebody once or, just kind of the crazy stories that are out there about dating. But I also feel like they knew the moment that they met you, they wanted to move forward. This is a feeling of kind of impulsive energy, that they jumped on it. You know, they jumped on the opportunity to talk to you, to see you again. When can I see you again? They weren't going to give up. They weren't going to let up. So it is very much a chasing energy. And I also feel this gorgeous putting down roots. And look at the dove birds in the back. I love these kind of, there's little white dove birds in the back that are jumping out at me. So look for some dove birds. I don't know, white birds, maybe something like that. But this is definitely a feeling of putting down roots. I can be really, really happy with you. I can see myself with you. Gorgeous. I have a 6 of Cups. I have the World. I have a 7 of Cups. And I have a 7 of Swords. I feel like they have a really funny story. I do. I mean, it could be, you know, just you guys going back and forth with how crazy exes are. It could be like, you're not going to believe what my ex said to me. You're not going to believe what, you know, how they lied or they cheated, or I just feel like they're just kind of a crazy story out there. One of you may have just like a surreal, I don't know, just you're not going to believe what my ex did story. So I feel like that's going to come out of the woodwork. When I pulled over the 6 of Cups, it was so beautiful because it felt to me that this is better than I've ever wished for. And for those of you that are out there manifesting and you're asking Spirit every day for that checklist, and you're asking Spirit to bring you the person, and you have an idea of what you'd like, when this person actually comes into your life, it is a feeling of it's better than what I thought. And I really appreciated that today, because I don't think in our wildest dreams we have the capacity to imagine a true love or what it will feel like to meet a soulmate. We have a sense, we kind of have, this is what we think it's going to be. But then when it comes, it just usually blows our mind. And I feel like that is what's going on here. You know, this is mind blowing. Okay. You know, on both sides. And sometimes that's the fun of it. It's just, Spirit really surprised me with this one, that it's better than I ever imagined it could be. And that's how I want you to think, because we have such infinite love in us. And sometimes we just have no idea how awesome that love can be. So I think that's what Spirit's going to show you. Spirit, please share with me. What is it that you have for us today? What is it you need us to hear? I have a stalemate, this feeling of waiting for somebody. I'm going to put this over here with the 7 of Swords, that somebody kept me waiting. Somebody who made promises of a commitment, somebody who said that we were going to have a future together, but nothing ever happened. And meanwhile, you've got this Knight of Swords charging forward, wanting to almost compulsively say, I want to be with you. I need to be with you. I have to see you again. So whoever kept you waiting, they can stay waiting. They can be put on hold for a long time. There's only you. You do deserve to be the only one. Absolutely. I have lust. I have to tell you, that came into me as not just lust, but more of everything about you turns on this person, that they don't want to be with anybody else. And this is hot passion. Okay. Yes, I lust you, but I care for you. I have deep feelings for you, but part of it, it's like a big, huge package to me. I want you physically. I want you emotionally. That's a turn on. Right? You have emotional feelings for somebody, and that's the turn on. Yeah, you can be physically attracted to somebody, but if there's emotions attached to it, that's where the mind-blowing comes in. So we have this, you turn this person on. Everything about you turns this person on for sure. I have independence. They could love your independence. That's a big one. People don't want to be signing up for a codependent. They want somebody who can stand on their own 2 feet and also are bringing something to the table. So they see you as strong, independent. You can support yourself. They're ready to take this leap of faith. Yeah, here's this passion. Again, you definitely, everything about you is hot. I feel like that's what I want to say. I feel like everything is, I'm definitely ready for you. I'm definitely wanting to take this leap of faith. I'm ready. It's only you. Everything about you. I feel that it's, again, it's not just physical. I mean, you could say that about anybody. You can say I'm lusting after anybody, but when there's emotions attached and the emotions are growing and you're falling in love with somebody, you know, the physical starts to become off the charts, doesn't it? So I think that that's what's happening here, is we're really falling deeply for each other. Spirit, please share with me, what is it that you need me to know today? I have a 2 of Swords. I have a Knight of Pentacles. I have a King of Cups again. Deep feelings, moving forward, and a King of Wands. Yeah, this is the reading, guys. Everything about you. I mean, not only do I want you physically, but emotionally, I want you in every way. I mean, this king is making up their mind. This king is deciding that you are the only one. So you've got somebody who's definitely falling for you. You have somebody who, for whatever reason, you're turning them on and they're turning you on. And it's all good. That's what we want. We want somebody that we really want to be with, because none of us want to settle. None of us want anything less than, you know, I'm excited to be with the person I'm with. Let's see when. Spirit, timeline, please. When is this love coming, or confirmation of this love? Timeline, anything? I have February, could be a birthday month. I have December. Allow things to come. Divine timing. I have June. Okay, is this love arriving in the upcoming weeks? Possibly. For some of you, we are going to put this out into the universe. I loved this reading. I love the energy. Up there saying bottom of the deck tomorrow. All right, it's coming tomorrow. There you go. We definitely are claiming that. I loved the energy. I loved the excitement. I loved the passion. And I love that everything about you is turning this person on. I want to thank Spirit for this reading today. If you are new to my channel, please remember to hit that like, subscribe, the notification bell, of course. If anyone would like to book a private reading, check out my website at kathymamolinspsychicmedium.com. I have 2 other YouTube channels. Please take a look at those when you have a chance. My Pick a Card channel I've been recently uploading on, and my Twin Flame Soulmate channel, and I'll put the links in the description and in the comments. We'll see you guys all again, and maybe tomorrow is the day. We'll see you soon.